Right.
But we got some
Love
interesting
J5.
news. Rondale Moore is coming in for an interview. Little wide receiver action potentially for the Jets. Wide receiver market's starting to dry up and also starting to look wildly expensive for some of our own. Not to mention the cornerback contract that we saw come out this week too. We'll get into the contract stuff in just a little bit. But Matt, what are your thoughts on Rondale Moore? How excited should Jet fans be on him? Just what are your thoughts in general?
Yeah, unfortunately, this past year, he suffered a season-ending knee injury during training camp, so we didn't get to see all that much of him. There's no positives about a knee injury like that, but if you are to spin an injury as a positive, at least it happened in August and not like November, because he should have a chance to come back and be good to go for training camp. He has had, the 3 years that he played in the league, has had 40 plus catches in each one of those years. Now, his season high is 435 yards. So I'm not saying that, he's the next Justin Jefferson or anything like that, but the Jets just need bodies, man. Like, can he be a functioning wide receiver 3? I think yes. I think there's wide receiver 3 upside there. I think it'd be a cheap deal. No, you don't know what he is coming off the injury, but Jets are kind of in a spot where they're throwing around cheap flyers on young guys. He's just 24 years old. He'll turn 25 in June. So this kind of fits the mold of what the Jets have been attacking in free agency. It doesn't surprise me at all that they seem to be in on this.
What about you, Bean? How are you feeling about Rondale Moore and maybe the upside potential that could be there?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, he's not a guy that you want to see given a big time contract or anything like that. But the truth is that he's solid. Like Matt said, wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. He could be that slot guy. Anything that, like, look, he's 5'7", 180 pounds. So to me, all those types of guys, anything to bring those guys in so Xavier Gipson isn't here anymore. Like, that's kind of, nice guy. He cried in the Hard Knocks and all it's all great. I am done with Xavier Gipson. I just want something like, I don't want to, like, how last year it was like, well, nobody else on the roster has his skill set. He's kind of the only quick little scatter, skiddly dude. It's like, I just don't want that to be part of the equation anymore. Rondale Moore, he would have, this will be his 5th year in the NFL. Like Matt said, he didn't play any snaps in 2024, but I like, he's a consistent guy. He's got average to above average hands. He's quick. The knee thing, that's where you, like, with guys like this, you get a little bit worried, but dude, knee injuries they're part of the deal anymore. It's not like 15 years ago when you were like, oh man, he's going to be done for he'll be back. I'd like to see a fairly moderate contract, maybe incentive laden, but I'd like to sign him. Like, this is the guy I'm like, good. It's not that big fish, but he's a name in the NFL. He's consistent. I think it would be good. A very solid signing for the offense.
Yeah, I think as long as it's incentive laden, I wouldn't mind this type of swing. Jets don't have anyone for wide receiver 2 right now. We're still sitting with Lazard. It sounds like the Jets can't designate him a post-June 1st cut right now because we've already designated Aaron Rodgers and CJ Mosley as post-June 1st cuts. You only get 2 of those particular types of designations. So I do expect the Jets to move off of him post-June 1st. It's just you don't get that benefit of it, right now or anything. And it gives you the opportunity to at least see what happens in the draft, see where you go. Maybe you like Rondale Moore.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.